everyone, back with another reaction. Zhou Shen, I believe the song's called Andy. Super pumped, always excited for this one. Let's go. Hmm.
你有多久没有看过那片海？你到现在对自己究竟多明白？
Nice.
总是不服输，永远要比别人快。在你前方是否有你要的未来？想到我们的过去都让人感慨。
Beautiful.
希望所有好朋友都能站起来。还有你曾经疯狂爱上的女孩，
Delicacy.
再过几年是不是依旧难以忘怀？可是 Andy， 活着是不需道理，谁都可能暂时的失去勇气，外面不安的世界，骚动的心情，不能熄灭曾经你拥有炽热的心。我是真的不会表达我的爱，却很在乎每个人对我的期待。平凡的角色，站在小小的舞台，我有那么勇敢地说出来。
Oh, yes! Let's go! Love this musical interlude, yes!
我是真的不会表达我的爱，却很在乎每个人对我的期待。平凡的角色，站在小小的舞台，我有那么勇敢地说出来。你在你的世界里成为谁，不要谁答应。你在你的路上往哪里走，不需要指引。会失望，会无力，会时时刻刻怀疑自己。问谁都会像你少放弃，灰心犹犹豫豫。但经历的每个难题都会被你踩在脚底，最终帮你通向那个你最喜欢的你自己。但经历的每个难题都会被你踩在脚底，最终帮你通向那个你最喜欢的你自己。
Beautiful.
可是 Andy， 外面不安的世界，骚动的心情，不能熄灭曾经你拥有炽热的心。
Nice. Alright, let's leave it there. Wow. This was so different again from what I'm used to hearing from Zhou Shen, and that's not really in vocal because we know how incredible that vocal is. Oh my god, I'm going to get onto that shortly, but just this sound, right? Like bringing this rock edge into this song, incredible. Like that interlude, like towards like the third of the way through the song, when you guys know, people that come to my channel a lot know that I love this, which is when the singer just pauses for a moment and just lets the music breathe. And that's what we got here. I love when songs do that so much. And that was incredible. It just elevated and just pushed the energy of the whole performance up by like another 100%. Incredible. Love that. Always here for that. I think what was nice about Zhou Shen's performance here as well is that it really kind of shows off a lot of the greatness in his vocal and what he's able to do. You know, like, so we had moments of delicacy when he was almost kind of like whispering towards the microphone. The microphone was very close to his mouth, a very kind of softer tone, like almost, as I said, just like a loud whisper in sections. And that's so inviting for an audience, you know, especially a smaller audience here, but it's like, it's inviting them into the story that he's telling. It's almost like him sitting down saying, come closer, I've got something to tell you. And that's wonderful. It's a technique that I've seen used by a lot of singers, but it works so well. You know, like when you're an audience member, say, for example, and you're watching an artist perform in some capacity, and then you just, as soon as they start to whisper or say something like softer, and the audience is silent anyway, you feel yourself kind of lean forward in your chair a little bit more because you're so into that moment. And that's kind of what we got here as well. Some of the people that were watching as well, you could see them kind of lean a little bit. And that's wonderful. It's such an interesting technique that's used, but it just invites people into the performance that you're, you know, giving them. And that was incredible. But then that, with a mixture of everything else that he was doing there, like those beautiful belts and those wonderful runs that he was giving us there, just incredible. The power in Zhou Shen's voice when he's belting is just amazing. The control he has over that as well. It's perfection. Like, it really, really is. The tone of his vocal is magic. It's just beautiful to listen to on the ears. It really, really is. And I love the way that, and this is very particular to Zhou Shen, the way that he kind of like ends his notes. Like, he obviously gives us that vibrato, which you know I love. He gives us that, but then just slowly kind of just turns the volume down on himself as well. I know like a lot of that is taking the microphone away, but it's just a beautiful way that he finishes off notes, and I love that. It's very, very signature to him, and I've noticed that in a lot of the performances that I've watched him do and listen to. It's just wonderful. It's showmanship. He knows how to perform and how to get the best out of his vocal. And just the way, like, next time you watch, just listen to the way that he ends his notes after like a really long belt or a really long held note. The way it gives that vibrato, and just the way that the sound tends not to just stop. He just kind of lets the sound kind of die off, and it's just wonderful. Obviously, this is a song that's known by them all, because like as soon as it started and he started singing, they were like into it. They were looking at each other like, wow, you know, like, he's doing this, he's gonna kill this. And he did. I mean, I don't know the original song, but I'm intrigued to hear it, especially with the name Andy as well, which is really, really interesting. But what I would love from this, and what I really, really wanted, and I wasn't sure if it was going to go there, but I was interested to see if it would, and, you know, you'll have to let me know as well if there's anything like this that Zhou Shen does. But I wanted to hear maybe a little bit more of like him singing with the rock behind him, with that rock music. Because when that came in, I mean, you guys know I absolutely love that. And that really pushed everything up by another 100%, as I already said. But I really thought that that was going to maintain, and he was going to sing vocals over the top of that rock sound behind him. Because if that happened, I would have thrown this chair in the air with excitement, because I love that so much. And I think Zhou Shen would be really interesting if he dipped into that, like, with that rockier sound behind him, with that beautiful ballady voice that he has. It would have been a nice kind of juxtapose in some ways, but as well, it would have just worked together. It would have been magic. And it really would have been nice to hear that. And I wonder if there's anything else in here, in this particular performance, where he does that. But I have to say, you know, the last time I reacted to him as well, it was within this setting. This is stunning. Like, beautiful. I don't know if this is set or if this is outdoors. I believe somebody said it might be set, but this big tree over him, like the leaves on the ground, like the colors, what he's wearing as well. His fashion is always on point. I honestly wish he could give me pointers and tell me what to wear, because he always looks fantastic. But just everything here, again, it was spectacle. You know, it wasn't just a performer singing on stage, which he could have done, and it would have been amazing. But here we have this beautiful surrounding, and it's just stunning. Like, his voice as well fills up the air. It fills up that space. And for such a shorter person, the voice really just elevates, just comes from him, just takes up so much space, and that's wonderful. That's the mark of a gifted singer. Somebody who's able to do that, who's able just to really project and allow that voice just to wash over all the space in the area. That's exactly what Zhou Shen does, and he is incredible. He does things that I don't know any other singer does, and that is special. But what did you think of Zhou Shen and the song Andy in this incredible performance of it here in this incredible place? You know what to do by now. Please leave me comments down below with your thoughts, and if you have any other suggestions by the incredible Zhou Shen that I haven't reacted to yet, please leave those down below as well. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please come subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications when a brand new video like this drops. If you do want to jump in and help support the channel on Patreon, that would be incredible. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. We do have a few little exclusive goodies in there. For example, I do a monthly check-in every single month with my Patreon subscribers, as well as a few little exclusive goodies you can only see on there. So if you do want to jump in and help support the channel, that would be phenomenal. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. So thank you again, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one. It's always a pleasure to come back to Zhou Shen because he's just magic. I keep saying that word, but it's because it's true. But until next time, take care.